You get inside, majority of the time there is zero visibility, none. You pretty much just go off, everything's off of feel. You know, you're feeling the floor in front of you, you're feeling the wall, make sure you don't lose your wall.
You'll know it when you're right on top of the fire. You see it as almost like an orange flash.
You know, it gets a little scary every once in a while.
It's like me putting a blindfold on you, pushing you into a house and just tell you, hey, go run in there, go upstairs to the top bedroom and go search that room. Well, you don't know where the stairs are. You don't know what stuff's on the floor. You don't know what the furniture is.
And when people are hollering at you on the radio and you can't see anything in front of your face, and you and your partner are scooting through a house you've never been in before.
You work with a good group of guys, and one guy depends on you. If you screw up, it could cost both of you your life. It could cost both of you a serious injury. You gotta know what you're doing and stick together as a group and trust each other.
When that fire does finally break through the roof and vents, it will suck a lot of that heat and it'll suck a lot of the smoke out. And then from there on, the view is just fantastic. It's something you couldn't possibly imagine unless you actually go do it and see it for yourself. It just makes you feel incredible. It really does. House fire is just completely chaotic. It's very disorienting. You get sheetrock falling, your guy's pulling ceiling next to you, you got hot tar from the roof that's melting and now pouring down on top of you. It goes down the back of your jacket and burns you. You get 2x6s, 2x8s start falling down out of the floor. And you don't know what people have in their homes. You really don't. You get people who take their weight equipment. When they're done with it, no, they store it up in the attic. You have a house fire of weight equipment in the attic, that stuff starts falling. Let me tell you, that wakes you up pretty fast. You get in there, things just happen left and right, but when you coordinate it, and we do coordinate things pretty well, you put that fire out.
It's a great feeling to step into the unknown and overcome it and really take charge of what's going on. That's where a lot of firefighters enjoy it so much.
Most of the guys you will see will tell you that they pride themselves on doing the toughest, nastiest jobs, stuff that other people don't want to do. Their company wants to do it. They want to be the first ones through the door. They want to be the last ones on the scene that shovels the last shovel full of trash out the window when we're cleaning up.
Mike, yeah, you want a fan?
I smoke a pack a day, don't bother me.
They want to walk away knowing we work harder, better than anybody else. That self-motivation and that pride is what keeps these people going.
They expect you to do your end of the work. In this line of work, your life depends on everybody else's doing their job up to their ability. They demand you to cover your end of the job. There's a big respect factor here at the station.
But if you don't have a good crew, you've got nothing. These brothers in there right now, there isn't a question in my mind. They would give their heart and soul for me if I was ever in trouble.
We live the way we live around the station, the annex and the bonding, so to speak, because we love the people that we live with.
The biggest thing is camaraderie. I really like that. So anyway.
You have to be thick-skinned.
Yeah.
Because,
we talk about each other left and right.
We cut up with each other.
Mess around with whatever we can.
Paper towel.
Here you go, doctor.
Check. Can't explain how tight you get. The busier the house, the tighter you get, because the more you rely on each other. Now all you gotta do is flip back over, slide it up. Good job, Bobby, good job. We can roll footage all day long, but I don't think we'd ever capture the true meaning of brotherhood.
Oh my God. I'm gonna get my damn wet underwear and rub it in all y'all's faces. Oh, they've had it. They've had it.
Staying in shape is necessary for being a good partner, to work well with the other teammates. If something happens to your partner and you are not in good enough shape to do anything about it, well then you're no good to your partner. Also, the leading cause of death on the job for firefighters is a heart attack.
Imagine this. It's 95 degrees out, humid, August day. You get your 100 pounds of gear on, you go into a scene, the house is burning up, get inside, you're getting hot, you're getting sweaty. Overall, you're there for a couple hours.
When you come out of a fire, especially on these hot summer days they have down here in Georgia, when you get out, you peel your clothes off and it's 95 outside and it feels like 65. This is hard work. Very difficult on the body. Last time I wore this was unfortunately for a funeral of a good friend of mine who was in my class. And that's the last time I wore it. Hopefully I don't have to wear it again. But that happens. He died from a cancer. We're not sure if he got it from being exposed to something unseen, but him and 2 or 3 other guys all went to the same call, all now have cancer, and he's the first one to die from it. It was a car wreck, car hit a pole, the pole fell down. From what they were stating from them, it was oil in a power line transformer, and they're known to have certain kind of chemicals in them were exposed. It was a cancer-causing product in it. No longer we have any of these things in Dekalb County, but that's one of the things you got to worry about is you can be exposed to something that can affect you later down, your life. So the biggest thing we get exposed to most of the time is bloods and body fluids through EMS calls. If it's out there, the fire department's on it, so we get exposed to it. So we have to be careful enough not to bring it home. Bring it home to here at the station, bring it home to our houses, to our kids and families. So.
Hey, come on!
They put clothes in the middle of the floor to keep warm tonight because it's getting cold.
They're gonna set up a fan, push all this smoke out.
Guy came knocking on the window, stoned out of his mind, because he was freaking out. Because he said his heart was racing, his feet was up. His eyes were the color of the Quint. He was blasted. And I walked over there behind Mike, was taking his blood pressure. I was going, he was making all kinds of noises, and he was looking around. And we called a call, and I went out. And Mike was still standing there with him. I walked up the window and went wham, and the medic officer guy jumped, turned around. That's funny. I don't care who you are.